down in the den. So go tell a friend. The best podcast on earth's about to begin. We got jokes and news and movie reviews. After Dark NC-17 with the crew. Interviews with the best artists around. So like, comment, subscribe. The show's starting right now. Let's go. Like, comment, subscribe. The show's starting right now. So like, comment, subscribe. The show's starting right now. Let's go. Like, comment, subscribe. The show's starting right now.
And the show has indeed started right now. Welcome back to Down in the Den. It's your boy Mars, aka Marlon Beardo, the bearded weirdo, the Stella Rosa Casanova, and the curator of culture. And I am back. I am here with one of the most prolific MCs since the pandemic. He's been dropping part-time rappers. He's been educating. He's been fucking faces. He's been doing his old dirty cracker thing. He has been releasing EPs, albums, everything you can imagine under the sun. And he is back again. Our longest tenured guest by far. He's been here at this point more than me. He is my partner in crime. We have made some music together, some magical music together, literally, and we have dropped some fantastic comic book nerd specials. Please give it up for the phenomenal, the talented, my brother, my partner, the man of the hour. And he's about to drop some more heat for you guys before the summer is out. The immaculate Johnny Raps. What's up, brother? How you doing today? I'm sorry I had to give you the super long intro.
Bro, that was like the best intro that I could ever imagine.
I had to do it right, man. I had to do it right.
I'm good, man. Yo, I'll tell you, I am a little irritated coming into this session because as I was eating my dinner, we were watching the Gordon Ramsay show, the current Gordon Ramsay show. It used to be
like 50. I don't know which one he's currently on, but
it used to be the one I'm talking about. Used to be Kitchen Nightmares, right? Where the place was a disaster, it was disgusting, and he would go in and fix it up.
Right.
And I guess over time that shtick got old. They saw him coming, so now he does an undercover thing where they have like an insider that puts him on, and he goes in like the night before and like shows how disgusting everything is. Like he goes in like
undercover boss with a costume on or something.
No, he goes in the night before, like he has some insider that you don't know who it is at first from the restaurant that lets them in, and so he goes in the dark of night with black lights and shit, like showing how disgusting things are. He like scrapes a little stuff off of the stove and goes and puts it under a microscope to show the bacteria. And then he spies on them from like a truck outside, and he has like a couple people come in, a couple like other chefs come in and like, scope out the joint undercover, and they're like eating. And then eventually, and then in the middle of their dinner service, he comes in and shuts them down like he would on Kitchen Nightmare, right?
You're in the middle of eating your steak. I love that.
Yeah, but only they're not expecting to see Gordon Ramsay because they think they're on some different show. So I'm watching this fucking thing, and bro, this episode is about a place that I used to eat at when I lived in West Philly the most.
Oh, God.
Like I lived across the street from it is an Ethiopian place called Dalak. And it's like the neighborhood dive bar is also connected to it. It's interesting. It's like two businesses in one. So they have the Ethiopian restaurant. I ate there I took Shivani there a few years ago.
Was it filthy on the show?
I mean, bro, yeah, it was filthy on the show, bro. Yeah. I think it's potentially gone downhill since the last time I ate there, because I think we went there. I don't know, man. We were probably fucked for eating there the last time, but it's like a situation where the son's taking over the business or something.
It's kind of went downhill a little bit.
Yeah, he's like trying to make chicken wings and shit, and they're like a traditional like Eritrean, like you eat it with the sponge bread, like with your fingers, bro. Like It's fire, man. The food is good. That's one thing that Gordon did not bat an eyelash at. He's like, the food here is amazing. Everything else is fucked up. It's dirty as hell, man.
I mean, sometimes you just have to go by faith. I'm an '80s baby, man. We talk all the time when we're not recorded, and our motto: "F these kids." You gotta have a little dirt in your food, man. You gotta have a little. You gotta have a little, something in the food to build up a resistance.
It doesn't kill you; makes you stronger.
Makes you stronger. If the food's good, Who knows what's going on in people's kitchen? Anybody that's worked in corporate America and had a potluck, I'm fairly certain you've had somebody's cat turds in your food or something like that. So, hey, as long as the food,
man, it's like, I mean, it's just Gordon Ramsay's is different when you ate at that place.
Yeah.
Like, this is my first time actually I definitely ate there a lot.
They don't have a
refrigerator. I sat in that seat. You know what I'm saying?
Well, shout out to the place, and I hope y'all recovered. I'm gonna see if I catch the episode. Philly's one of my favorite cities, so and I love some ethnic food, as they would say. I had a Ghanaian girlfriend for a bit, and she used to hook up the ethnic stuff, and it was good. A little spicy for my bland, my bland, sensitive, heartburn-filled stomach, but it's still good as hell. So sometimes I just gotta take a Pepto and take one for the team.
That's what's up.
Let's
get off on the non-music tip.
No, man, this is family. We get all any tips we want. Pause. So man, my brother is here. He has a lot going on, man. Besides a circle of the earth, a birthday coming up very soon. He's got a super dope project. So I brought him on the show because we want to talk about it. As I mentioned, some of the other EPs and albums that he's dropped, all phenomenal, all magical. He's got 2 joint EPs, one with my brother NYPBD. He has another joint project, Education, with King Aflo, 2 phenomenal projects, and then he has several EPs on his own. One, not to pop a collar, I don't even have a collar on this shirt. ODC dropped 2024, produced by very handsome bearded man, but nevertheless, he's got another banger on the way. This new project, new album coming out. We've heard of Baps. This one is Raps. Tell us a little bit about the project. I know you've been working on this project since maybe before we met,
Since the beginning of my career. So there are some tracks on here that were actually, I think probably the first song that you heard from me was Pussy or something off like Part-Time Rapper album.
It was one of the first. I think the first song I remember is Sitting in the Shower. It was your yeah.
In the shower and feeling so fresh, so clean. That's Part-Time Rapper. So yeah. So some of these songs were actually recorded in the same. I mean, the special thing about this album is that it captures there are entries, if you think of an album as diary entries, which I do, there are entries spanning my entire career so far, rapping and recording with Cortex. So they're almost all Cortex produced joints. And there's about 5 singles that have already been released that will be reappearing and finding a home on this album. Some of them are really, old releases at this point, if in the grand scheme of things, if you think of things being old after a couple years now. It's a Party is going to be on there with Bizarre. That's the only real feature to speak of on the album. There's some other appearances, but it's Al Unique is does a little intro for me and stuff. He's not really rapping on it. It's just mainly me and then Bizarre in that one song. Like I said, It's a Party. Big Old Butt's going to be on there. A couple of joints that we dropped this year, Zigzags and Stoned, and White Trash Wasted, which is produced by Mad Beats. So, it's 8 years, I guess, of almost just history there on this project, because it's some of the stuff I had just recorded like a couple weeks ago too. So
you have a full evolution.
What was that?
It's really a full evolution of your journey. Like I think that's so dope. You know, it's like from beginning to where we are now, with you know, a variety of tastes for something for everybody. So like I think that's super dope to give, you know, people a real screenshot in almost every aspect of what Johnny Raps has been in this last decade, you know.
Yeah, and it sounds like a cohesive project too. There have been songs that were so old that I actually like rewrote some of the lyrics. If I didn't rewrite it, I re-recorded some of them. Anything that was, because 8 years ago my voice sounded mad different.
Right.
Or not mad different, but you know, like it was different, and you know, everybody sounds a little different over time. So we wanted it to sound like a cohesive project. So there are a couple that we did re-record, rewrite. So that's always interesting, revisiting something that you know you recorded a long time ago. Even if it maybe didn't feel like so long ago. None of this feels like it was that long ago. You know what I mean?
Well, I think we're all on that 5 year, you know, because of the pandemic, we all lost 5 years of our lives where we're just like, it was 2019 and now it's 2025 and everything just merges from that point. So I feel, what track so far on the album do you feel represents you the most right now? And why? Because I always like to, you know, dig into, you know, the BTS behind the scenes.
Yeah.
So which track so far right now represents you the most on where you're at artistically?
Well, I thought when I was putting it out that my song Raps was going to be the one that was like, I was like most excited to get out there. I've performed it live so many times now that it doesn't even feel like it's a new song. I think where I'm at the one that reflects my creativity the most right now is a song called Facts. You've heard it, actually.
Yes.
So yeah, I like that one because I just think it's unique. It has a beat change in the middle and kind of like it's, you know, two movements, if you will. So two songs in one. But yeah, and it starts with nonsense and ends with me like, you know, actually really dropping some facts, you know, so making some statements there, if you will. Yeah, I mean, on this album, there's a lot of bars for the sake of bars. You know what I mean? It really is. I you know, keep it quintessential hip hop. Everybody knows my main inspiration is Sean Price. So we're just rhyming, you know what I mean? And some songs are more on theme than others. And some songs are literally just about rhyming, you know? Rhyming for the sake of rhyming.
So I have a clip of Facts here. Do we want to give a world debut? Do we want to share them?
Yeah, fuck it. Let's
up to you. All right, bro. So world debut for the first time anywhere.
You gonna play just a snippet?
I'm gonna play a snippet. I'm not gonna give them the whole thing. You know, I'm gonna give them a bite. They can't have the whole candy bar, but I'm gonna give them a bite because we love the D.E.N mates, and this is, like I said, one of our most illustrious guests. So world debut for the D.E.N mates, From My Heart to Yours, Johnny Raps off the brand new album Raps. Facts.
My slow flow, remarkable. My slow flow, remarkable. My slow flow, make the pussy go. My slow flow, remarkable. My slow flow, remarkable. My slow flow, make the pussy go. Ow, 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 ow. Heaven forbid, Father forgive. I'm at the crib, kipping, sipping with a pop in the lid. Pull the panties off your woman, cause your wife is my bitch. The camel toe, let me know that the pussy is dead. Shit, the pussy got lips, the pussy is fat. I made the pussy fart when I hit from the back. Johnny Raps on the track, all I'm spitting is facts and facts.
That's all y'all get. That's all y'all get. I can't give any
All
more.
they needed.
I can't give any more away. I had to put the bucket hat on so I could go. Ooh. And that's just a taste, ladies and gentlemen. That's a lady. I bucket hats just laying by for hot shit just like that. Just a little taste. My man is spitting, and you guys didn't even hear the second part. Like both parts are phenomenal, but it goes from just ludicrous fun to like this man is lyrically assaulting people, which I love. You know, I like to call it lyrical villainy, and he's killing the shit effortlessly. So please check that out. That was just a little taste because I love y'all, but I don't love y'all that much to get y'all the whole thing. So what hopes do you want the listeners to take away from this? Because like you say, you've been proving yourself as a well-rounded artist. You can make the pop hits, you can make the funny rap songs, you can make the dance tracks, you can make the funk tracks, you can make just the lyrical assault, as I mentioned, well-rounded. What do you hope for the listeners to take away from this particular project?
You know, I really thought a whole lot about that with this project, just because I'm just like this is probably the first one where I'm just like, I never thought it was actually going to drop. There's still part of me that thinks it's not gonna, you know what I mean? Like until Cortex actually uploads it to DistroKid, you know, it's just I've been working on it for so long. And I don't even know if he knew how I was arranging the tracks and all of this. Like, I don't even really know if he knew that I had this album in mind. Like, I talked to him about it and shit when I'm in the studio, but he's working with so many different artists too.
Right.
I only think, you know, he can only remember so much about, like, you know, my solo project, you know what I mean? So, I think he was surprised when I sent him the track list. And you know, there's you know, there's some things where he questioned. You know, there's a song that I have like 2 different versions of, right? And he thought we should just pick the best one and put it. And I'm like, no, bro, it's like it's 2 different vibes. You did like 2 like awesome beats. Let's let him hear both. Why the fuck not? It's like, you know, it's not like it's never been done before. It's like Shook One's part 1 and 2, you know?
Right.
So
I believe what Ignition remix. Everybody knows the remix more than the original.
And then you know, maybe we might have an uncleared sample somewhere on there, you know. So you know, that has always been in question. But you know, lately, where you know, Cortex especially wanted to do like the slow rollouts on things, I think he's lately like more interesting in just getting it out there too. It's like we've been holding on to some of this stuff for so long. Like that's the thing that is like I'm like the most excited I've ever been about putting out an album. But it's also been, some of this material has been with me so long. Like I said, it's like none of it is really all that new at this point to me. And so I think, you know, my biggest challenge is to like maintain that excitement about it when we actually roll it out. Does that make, if that makes sense?
Yeah, because you, like you said, some of these songs in some shape or form have been with you for the better part of a decade. So
yeah, and all the other projects, you know, that I've been working on, we've recorded it and then put it out. Right. And this one I've been sitting. I mean, I've had a chance to second guess every lyric. You know what I mean? I kind of have a rule about like once something is in the chamber for so long, like, you know, if I've listened to it enough times without questioning it, then I leave it as is. But I've listened to all of this shit enough times where I could have dissected it in a million different ways, and it's like, you know, and you know, I'm for the most part liberal minded, so, and I say some pretty crazy shit on purpose for shock value, and it's like, okay, like, am I going to offend the wrong person with this one? And
Fuck them kids.
yeah, for them kids, you know what I mean? It's like,
Take this medicine, man. They really need to take this medicine because it's so much. It gets harder and harder every day. But you know, shout out to the 35 and up hip hoppers saving the game. It's never gonna go away because there's always artists like yourself that's holding it down. But
trying to, man. That's the other thing is I'm hitting 40. I'm dropping this album on my 40th birthday, as long as all the masters and the art and everything is ready to go on time. It'll be dropping just a couple days before the big show on the 30th. The Holland Jungle Artist Showcase. There we go. Boom. On the 30th. Can I plug that for a second?
oh no, we're gonna have a whole section. We're gonna talk about it. In fact, let's go ahead and talk about it because I've already made my travel arrangements. I'm excited. The big 4-0.
Yeah.
Happy birthday to my brother. Welcome to the, what is it? It was dirty 30. It was 40. I don't know. We got to make something for the 40 club. I don't know. 40 and heartburn, whatever it may be.
Heartburn, yeah, bro.
But you know,
serious.
I'm so proud, you know, from artist, actor, writer, songwriter, you name it, to show promoter. You got the Holland Jungle Showcase, August 30th, the Delancey, NYC. Doors opening at
I'm gonna say 6.
6. All right.
6. Our show is actually a go at 6:45, but you know how people are. And there is another band before us. It starts at 5:30. So you know what I mean? We want to, if we can be supportive, and whatever.
Get there at 5 and stay for the whole kit and caboodle.
There you go.
Tell us a little bit, because I've been to several Johnny Rap shows, even became an impromptu hype man, which was fun, extremely fun. Tell the people what they can expect, not only from a Johnny Rap show, but I mean, it's really the majority of the Holland Jungle family is going to be there.
We got a decent chunk. You know, Cortex works with a lot of artists. You know, and he's got some, you know, pretty big ones that you know we weren't going to nail down for this show. They're off doing their own thing. You know, Surah Ali, she pretty big lately, so I didn't bother asking. I figured, you know, she's off doing her. She's got her Black Like Me events. So you know, there's a lot of clout in the Holland Jungle camp. And so, but there's a select handful of people that I have worked with, that I've introduced to the camp. You know what I mean? Al Unique, I don't believe, worked with Cortex until I had him come do features with me. He's mainly self-produced though.
Yeah, he's another big friend of the Den. Shout out to Al Unique. He has a album coming out on your birthday as well. So shout out to Al Unique.
This is on the 29th.
Yeah, 29th, you're right. Day before. But
it's on time.
He's a phenomenal producer, artist, and frequent raps collaborator. So he's gonna be at the show. Who else?
Yeah. So Al's gonna be there, and Shay.
Shout out to Shay Peso the God, another collaborator. Have one of my favorite lines on one of my favorite "She's Got an Apple" remix.
And then we got M. Ritz. who is also featured on one of my songs, Restless, from back in the day. So we've been friends a long time.
And she's dope. She's like the what's the girl? She reminds me so much of. She's not a girl. She's a woman, but she's got a very like jazz pop sound. She's dope.
That's what it is. That's what like reminds me. She's like a jazz lounge singer with EDM beats.
Yes,
in the background.
Yeah.
So there's a good variety here. We also got a young gentleman by the name of Kai, Khy. And I don't know if he's released anything yet. He's one of Cortex's newer artists, and I think this is his first live performance. So he's pretty excited about that. What I wanted to do is link with friends and artists that I believe in and create an opportunity. I have this pretty good connect where I get to perform at the Delancey on the regular. And, I haven't done any live performances this year. This is my first one this year. And I didn't want to just come back and do another full Johnny Rap show. I wanted to do something different. And I wanted to do something that created more of a sense of community, have a chance to kind of like cross promote, if you will, and build off of each other's fan bases and support each other. That's always been more interesting to me anyways than just doing my own set. Right. So I'm taking some risks. I'm DJing for the first time, so I hope I don't fuck anybody up. That'll be interesting.
DJ Johnny Raps.
I wonder if I'm trying to decide if I guess I'm not going to switch personas in this, but
I mean, Snoop did it.
If goes well. What's that?
Snoop did it. You got DJ Snoopadelic. I mean,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is like I'm like my so growing up, my DJ name, because I used to, DJ at parties and shit like that, like at college parties and stuff. I would literally just like take my fucking my stereo setup. They had the stereo set up with the CD, the 6 thing, and I would take that and I'd plug my computer into it, so I'd be running CDs and then playing stuff off of the computer. I didn't have no like actual
table.
I didn't have the Pioneer like I do right now, right? So, but I was DJ Bongwater.
Hey, you got the
I'm wondering if it's time to bring back DJ Bongwater.
We may have to resurrect DJ Bongwater after that. I got some shirt ideas already ready for that, so we might have to resurrect them for this bits, man, in this particular concert. Where can the people get tickets? Because obviously we want a full house. We want everybody to come out, have a good time. These artists are diverse. These artists are dope, and I think you're gonna have a phenomenal time. I love the Delancey. It's a dope venue. Where can they get tickets?
For me. It's all informal right now, fam. I'm taking, I'm putting together a guest list ahead of time. It's $10. On the day of the show, it'll be $10 cash at the door. If you want to get on the guest list ahead of time, you can just hit me up at Johnny Raps on Instagram, on whatever social, and I'll send you my Venmo. I'll send you my Cash App, and you can pay me $10. I'll put you on the guest list, and I recommend it. It gives the artist a chance to see who's supporting them, ahead of time, which is always nice, and lets us know we're meeting our obligation to the venue and all that good stuff. It's not the easiest place to get people out to in New York City. I don't know why that is.
Because it's New York and there's a million things to do, and everybody doesn't slow the hell down to breathe. And that's the country boy in me. You gotta slow down and breathe a little bit. So what we're gonna do, we are going to, because this is the new thing we're doing for the final season of Down in the Den, to show love and support to the artists. We're going to give away 2 tickets. So the first person who on the chat types raps in the comments, I'm going to slide your DM if you're in New York at the time. Obviously, I'm not flying you out, but if you're in New York at the time, you and a guest, I'm going to get
We'll
you
be in Manhattan on the 30th.
Manhattan, August 30th, 5 p.m. And I'll get you 2 tickets.
We'll have you out of there by 8:30 sharp.
So it's enough time for y'all on the weekend. You can party and still have enough time to go to the bar after for a little more after party if you so choose.
That's it. That's it.
And of course, your boy Mars, if you're a fan of the show and not only do you want to hear a phenomenal show, I'm going to be there. Obviously, I'm not performing because I am not an artist, but I am one of the biggest supporters of raps in the Holland Jungle. So I'm going to be there myself. Hopefully, I'll be talking to all the artists and filming content. So if you're in the Manhattan area, August 30th, first person that hits the secret word, it's $10 at the door. I'm going to get 2 tickets for you and a friend, and hell, I might even buy you and a friend a drink on a card of the Down in the Den folks. That's how much love we want to show and support this thing and make it a big event. Now, we always know you got more in the cannon because obviously you're dropping raps. What do we? It's August 30th is the release date, correct?
August 28th.
August 28th. So August 28th,
which is my birthday. But that's my actual birthday. And then on the 30th, we're gonna party it up. We're gonna have this showcase. It's like a lot of things all in one, man. I'm going all out because it's my first performance of the year, man. So I'm hosting the showcase and DJing for the first time. I'm fucking turning 40. It's my birthday party. It's my album release party of all albums. Cortex was saying, should we call it Raps LP? And I was like, no, it's Raps. It's like, it's the closest thing. That's what people call me, right? So it's the closest thing to like a self-titled album.
Exactly.
Just the name of the song, Raps. So we're dropping that, so it's an album release for that. It's the album release for Al Unique's album. It's Emirates' first time performing in a long time. It's this kid Kai's first show ever. It's Shea Peso's first show in New York since she moved to Atlanta earlier in the year. So, it's bound to be good vibes, man.
It's going to be great vibes.
So I've been telling all my artist friends, like, hey, like, I know you're not on the bill right now, but like, come out, support, network. You might find yourself on the bill next time.
Absolutely.
Kai was telling me, hey, man, I might bring like a lot of people into the show. Like, it sounds like I got a lot of people coming. Is that okay? I'm like, of course, bro. Like, that just might determine like how things go for the next. Like, you might be headlining the next one. You know what I mean? Not me. I'm the one paying the venue. So I'm headlining this time, and it's, you know what I mean? It's my birthday, but I mean, I want to keep doing this, and depending on, how everything goes, that's how the next one goes,
Absolutely. It's a great networking opportunity. Like I said, there's going to be a big social media presence. I'll be there filming the whole thing. We're going to have raps there, ton of phenomenal artists. It might be someone you want to collaborate, might be somebody you want to hire, it might be somebody you want to work with. So if you're an artist, please come out. If you're just a fan of dope music, please come out and support. I can't wait. This is the event of the summer for me. So I'm super excited to hear. You got your set list already?
No, bro. No, I'm waiting for everybody else's set lists because that's going to influence mine. I mean, I have a pretty fair idea of like the ones I'm going to do for, like, there's definitely some that I'm just going to do for sure. I don't know. Is Pussy played out? Like, I feel like I have to do that one.
Never. That is a calling card. That's like going to the Eagles and they not do Hotel California. What the hell? Start throwing.
I got my hype man's going to be there this time too.
Yeah, you got it.
I don't think he's booked an action movie gig right now, so I don't think it's going to happen between now and then.
You never
That's
know.
what happened last time. Why you ended up being, because he's a stunt man.
Oh snap! Oh,
He's
snap.
like a fucking like legit like, you know, like Hollywood level stunt man. He just, you know, does stuff around here in New York, New Jersey, all the shit that films around here. But yeah, bro. So I'm pretty excited because he always brings a good energy.
That's dope. Maybe we can get some stage diving. I know that fat guy that we don't like said he was going to stage dive. We're not nearly as chubby, so hopefully
Dave Blunt's.
Oh God, I can't stand
Dave
that.
Blunt's taking shots at 50, bro. He's taking shots at 50 Cent, bro.
That is bold. And there's some people you don't pick with. I don't think he's on 50's radar, but
if anybody disses me singing in auto tune, I don't care.
It doesn't matter.
It's just like completely lost its impact if you do it in like, I said you hate it, you know, like I don't know how you.
I think he has a bigger battle with his cholesterol than he has to worry about 50 Cent at this point, and you know, not dissing to any of our high cholesterol, high calorie fans out there, but Dave Blunt's is on a whole nother level.
Well, somebody sent me. I mean, I don't mean to turn this into a Dave Blunt's hating fest, but I do absolutely. If there's anybody I hate, I do absolutely hate Dave Blunt's. This is talentless, just garbage. But somebody sent me. I think Dre Hayes put me on that. Like he's actually ripping off this other rapper,
Big Mo.
Big Mo.
Yeah.
Big Mo has everything purple.
Yeah,
he's sipping on the lean.
Yeah,
and he's singing, but only he sings well.
As Soulja Boy would say, he stole his whole style bar for bar. It's but if you covered it instead of peanut butter with dog shit, that's what Dave Blunt's pretty much did. But hey, to each his own. But well, brother, man, I am excited for this. I could keep you on for another 30 minutes. Please, one more time. We got some important dates. August 28th is the release of the album,
yes.
number one. And of course, his 40th birthday. So cash out my brother, Venmo my brother, give him a little something. We also got August 30th. We got the big showcase, DJ performed and hosted by yourself. So we got that at the Delancey NYC in Manhattan.
Also with Shea Peso, Al Unique, Emirates, and Kai.
So we got some, 4 or 5 phenomenal acts there. So we got that coming up. And then, of course, we, like I said, we got the album release, Al Unique, the next day. So that's 3 things y'all need to clear your calendar for at the end of the month, coming very, very soon. I hope to see y'all there. Rap's going to be there. The crew is going to be there. I'm going to be there. And like I said, if you hit that secret word, you're going to be there too. And you get a drink of your choice on your boy. So, brother, man, thank you so much. Happy early birthday.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Rock out. Welcome
to the shameless plug before I go.
Of course, brother.
Once all this is said and done, the shit don't stop.
We're
stop. Gonna keep it moving. And so later on this year, I'm projecting an October release. Much like last year we did in August and October. Fall just seems to be like my most active time for some reason. Maybe it has something to do with the Virgo energy. I don't believe in any of that shit. But anyways, you got to stay tuned because then it's Old Dirty Cracker 2 is on the horizon. And that's produced by your boy, Sean Mars Marshall over here.
Guys, if I need another producer name, let me know. We've been fiddling around for about 3 years now trying to figure out a producer name. I want a cool tag like all those other people do. Maybe I'll be like, it's a Sean Mars beat or something like. I don't know. I don't know. We'll figure it out.
You've been playing with the tags. You've been experimenting.
I've been experimenting. I just can't get anything. I might just leave it blank because I really don't like tags anyway. I've always found them very annoying. I like to read credits versus somebody saying, DJ Khaled, like in my ears over and over and over again. But yeah, it's been a pleasure working. Like I said, not to shameless plug, but he was the first person that gave me, and like I said, I love Raps for his personality and the man that he is. He's a great man. He's my personal friend. But just as far as artists concerned, he's the first person to give me confidence in my ear and my production, because I've only been producing for 5 years. I've been messing around with music since I was, if you ask my other closest friend, another John, King Petty, I've been messing around with music since I was 11 years old. And just the technology finally caught up where us poor people could afford to make quality beats without, bankrupting or even having a ton of equipment. I probably spent about $2,500 on my studio equipment, and we've made some phenomenal. And this is not me tooting my own horn, but I personally feel ODC available, Old Dirty Cracker, streaming on all your platforms, is the most slept on hip hop album. And this is a hip hop year. We've seen some great artists come back. Raekwon just dropped something phenomenal. The Clips just dropped something phenomenal. Slick Rick. If you love bars, if you love lyrics, if you love boom bap, if you love storytelling, if you love the real hip hop, do yourself a favor and stream Old Dirty Cracker. And by your boy, and so I thank Raps for giving me that opportunity, because like I said, I was very nervous. I just had stuff in the vault, and
the shit wrote itself. It was so good.
And so we've tried to try something different on this album, but also give you more of what we talked about it. We want this to be our Empire Strikes Back. So, we're shooting for October, but I'm going to, and until the last minute, I'm going to be sending them whatever I can to make sure that we give you guys what you deserve. Another phenomenal project. And it's been my pleasure. It's easy working with Raps. He gives me his feedback. I'm like, cool, no problem. It's a little too easy. It's a little scary how easy. I think he might be a psychic. He might have some Professor X shit going on in my brain, but it's all good, man. So we got some heat coming for you guys, and I can't wait for y'all to check out Raps August 28th. Check out the concert August 30th. And then stay tuned this fall, Scary Season at Old Dirty Cracker 2 coming for you. It's going to be a horror movie for you at rappers. It's going to be horrible for you. You're going to want to stop doing this, but there's a lot of insurance companies hiring, so there's still careers out here for you. What Biggie say? Don't be mad, UPS is hiring. But that's what we got for you, man. Anything else before we close this out?
Nah, man. I mean, this is the final season, right?
The final season, yeah. We're going till 2026.
Okay.
So we still got lots of episodes left, but yeah, 2026. Now, Down in the Den isn't going anywhere as far as a platform, but I'm going to really focus on more select artists and going to them. So it's going to really evolve. This platform of you just seeing us on these boxes. No, I'm going to be putting whole episodes together where I'm going to these people's hometown. I'm breaking bread with them. I'm meeting their friends and family. I'm going to the studio with them. So the goal for the reformatting will be 12 episodes, one a month, focusing on each artist, on artists, and just really giving them, some behind the scenes and doing some things, flexing my creative muscle. And then, like I said, I've been writing, for some animated programs, comic books, doing all things. So yeah, it's the last season of this podcast in this format as you know it, but the brand and giving back to independent artists, that's not gonna stop. So just tune in for what we got next, man. It's a lot of good stuff, and we're gonna do some more UCP specials too, man. It's been yeah, for all you nerds out there. So we got some all you sweaty comic book nerds like us, man. We love hip hop and we love comic books. So we doing it all. It's not gonna stop. This partnership is for life.
For life.
Life, SA, blood in blood. You ever hear your shit pushed back?
For life. All right, bro.
All my Chicanos, we're not making fun. We're just playing. But guys, I thank you so much for watching, tuning in. You know what I need you to do? I need you to do me a favor, smash that like button, leave us a comment or two, get that contest, get those tickets. Even if you can't be there, you can transfer them. You got some family and friends that want to have a good time in New York. Just let me know. We'll work it out for you. And like I said, happy birthday, brother.
Thank you.
To 40 more and 40 more after that. Let's see if we can get to 120. Tune in. Make sure you subscribe. Go give Raps a follow, too, to make sure that's the best place on that Instagram to find, what's going on next in Johnny's world. So, that might have been a little plug, too. So thank you for watching. For my man Raps, it's your boy Mars. We out this piece as we end every episode the same. It's all about peace, love, unity, and respect. Deuces. I'm going to listen to some more of these traps and put these bucket hat back on and rock out. We out this piece. We love y'all. Peace.
Raps.